All right, this is the tour, I guess, of my van. I've got a 2017 Dodge ProMaster. We did a solar panel up on the roof. I got a platform bed here, storage below it. What I like about it, well, I guess I got my clothes hanging here. A couple of light jackets, just, spooning for when it gets cold, I guess. I like this thing for the bed, all right? It's like a marine airflow allower thing, and it keeps like mold and moisture from getting down in there. We did a MaxxAir fan that we power on DC, and I really like that. That noticeably, really keeps it from getting stuffy at night, which it can definitely do if you're in a cooped up vehicle, right? My bed, I like pillows. I like lots of pillows. I'm gonna get more pillows because I like pillows. A couple of really good sturdy blankets, some comforters for when it gets super cold. And I guess by super cold, I mean, down in the 30s, low 40s, 30s, which is where it's been. But I stay nice and warm. So we'll come around to the side door, and this is the entrance. So I guess coming right in here, I've got a gray water outlet I can hook a hose up to and drain gray water. I have a little Olympia Wave 3 heater. Does a great job for keeping it bearable in here. I swing it out. It's got plenty of clearance, so I'm not worried about anything like that. I keep the front window cracked just to allow a little air to come in, and then I have the fan on low to let air go out. All right, I got a couple of little drawers here for, hygiene and trash bags and underwear, socks, that, shorts, that kind of thing. We did moving blankets just for some speedy privacy. And then up top, just storage, toilet paper, paper towels, pair of pants, my bag I take with me. We did some picture hanger with some rivets in there. So I keep my shirts for work hung up there pretty nice as soon as I get them out of the laundry, because I don't have an iron in here. And I couldn't fit an ironing board in here if I wanted one. But since I don't want one, it works out for everyone. Carbon monoxide detector, smoke detector, which is, important because I do have a propane heating source in here and I don't want to die, So coming down, I have my cast iron pan for when I do some cooking. I love this Alpicool fridge. This does a great job of keeping, water, Perrier, butter. There's a steak in there somewhere at the bottom. And it's 35 degrees. When this thing's running, it takes about a half of an amp. And speaking of the amps, this is my electrical cabinet / spice rack and, washcloths and whatnot for just extra storage. And this is my solar panels. This is my, let's see, what do we have? We're at 100% battery charge, and it really just kind of stays there until sunset. The panels are really good. They're Mighty Max panels. And, I guess I could show you. This is the DC block that we have. Right? I did the wiring on here, so if it's all wrong, let me know. Because this is the first time I've done wiring like this. But that all goes down to this guy here. Oh, let me close this up. Genius. There we go. All right, close that up there. I got a little 2500 watt inverter. I've only tried to hook up a kettle to it, and it immediately popped the breaker. So I don't know what that's about, but I have a saucepan, and that can heat water just fine on my little gas stove, which is right over here. So in the morning, I want to heat up some water. I take this out, fire it up. I usually put it on this thing right here, just to be a little extra safe. But, that's where I put it, right? And so then I can heat things up when I'm done. I usually keep it in the sink here. The sink, we've got water pump, DC. So I have running water when I want it. I have paper towels. And under here, I keep these carabiners on here just to keep it from rattling so much, you know. But under here is where I've got my propane tanks. All right, I got a propane tank. I've got a freshwater tank. I got a gray water tank, and then it drains out the back there. All right, and there's the pump hanging out back there. All right, my pops did all this plumbing and everything, and yeah, they really worked pretty crazy hard to put that together. You know, it's a family project. Me, Mom, Pops, but mostly Pops, if I'm honest. You know what I mean? The wood paneling, we did a ceiling. There's insulation under here, little polyiso insulation, and I'll show you what that looks like. If you close the door, you can see it here. And it's not the greatest because we didn't do an amazing job with totally filling every space, which is why it still gets kind of cold in here at night. But that's what it looks like under there. But with that heater, you know, I'm pretty comfortable, so it doesn't bother me so much. And then, of course, I got more under the bed storage. You know, got a chair, my yoga mat, and a porta potty. All three of those of which have been unused, which I probably should. And then, of course, the bucket. And you all know exactly what that bucket's for. And it has been load tested, shall we say, and it does just fine. Got a chair here for the park. It's all bungeed up nice so it doesn't go flying around. And that's my van, guys. This is my home for the next however long I need to live here, you know. And I gotta say, it's pretty comfy cozy. Big thanks to my dad and my mom for helping me put it together with such short notice. But it's a really good thing. I'm pretty comfortable with it, and I'm definitely happy with it. Let's see if I can show you what the solar panels look like, if you can see them, right? Got a little windshield up there we custom made, and then 3 solar panels that are on a rail system under there, so pretty low profile. And then the MaxxAir fan vent, and that's it, guys. That's my van, home sweet home. All right, if you have any suggestions or questions, comments, I'm all ears, because this is my first time building a van, first time living in a van, and I'm open to anything that you guys can tell me. So cheers and have a good day.